in this video, I want to talk about motivation that doesn't last. And if you're someone who starts things, gets really excited, and then somewhere falls off and wonders why you don't follow through more, and struggles with that consistency, this is going to be for you. So what usually happens is when we start a new behavior, there is some sort of incident that creates the motivation to do that. And that could be something terrible, something sad. Think getting a scare at the doctor. After a scare at the doctor, seeing that you've gained 20 pounds on the scale or having a heart scare, those are usually times people are very motivated to start making improvements on their health. On the flip side, could be something really exciting. Maybe you talk to a friend and they've just started this new workout routine, they're getting amazing results, and all of a sudden you think about, man, it's been a long time since I've worked out. That sounds amazing. I want to do that. In any case, we have some initial event that gets us inspired and excited and motivated. And while our motivation is high, it feels like anything is possible. And so we jump in head first. We take on this challenge, we take on this challenge. We're down to make huge changes. Yeah, I'm gonna start running an hour every morning, every day. I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna stretch, I'm gonna do yoga. The list goes on. So we have that initial burst of excitement. But then what happens is that initial burst of excitement goes away. Either we forget about the scare that we had with the doctor, or we make peace with the fact that we're just a little bit heavier than we would have liked, or maybe even our weight starts to come down because we're doing a good job of doing all those things. And then our motivation comes down with it because it doesn't last, it's not consistent. And so then this piece here is where a lot of people quit. They have that initial burst, they think things are gonna be amazing, and they get kind of a reality check when things aren't actually exactly as they expected. The gym is a little bit harder than you thought. You've got to figure out how to fit it into your schedule. Yoga. Do I go to a yoga class? Do I do it online? Do I follow a video? What routine do I do? Should I do 10 minutes? Should I do an hour? All these questions start to come up. And even if you're successful with all that, you start doing yoga, you start going to the gym, man, my joints still hurt. I haven't lost any weight yet. What's going on? The results that we get often don't line up with these expectations that we had at the point of wanting to make a change, or the thing that made us want to do the change is no longer motivating us. And so inevitably we end up at the spot where our motivation was here and now it's down here. And at this time, a lot of people give up. They think, this isn't for me. I've overstepped. I'll get back to this later. But this is the most important time to learn to pick yourself back up and keep going. And a couple things that can help make this easy is, one, really try to take your focus off the results for a second and just put the focus on, what do I need to do something? And there's I think his name's John Berardi, he has a book, The Changemaker, and he has a great philosophy, which is replace all or nothing with always something. And that's what you want to do in these situations. What does it take to just move one step forward? Because what you need to get to is the feeling of progress. Progress is what's going to convince you to keep going in the long term. Progress and discipline. And so when you start this new habit, you've got that burst of motivation from fear or from excitement, which is great, but it's gonna wear off. And so what you need to do then is learn how to find the progress and keep going. And practice a little bit of discipline, because it will get better. And as you start to see the results, which usually come a little bit later, depending on what the behavior change is, then you're gonna be really, really happy with yourself for sticking with it. So don't give up, keep going. Hope that helps. Cheers.